There will be no room for weak leaders in the AI age. Are you a corporate leader whose team is underachieving and you're looking for ways to elevate your team? Is culture more of a buzzword that you can't truly define or describe rather than a prescriptive and detailed playbook laying out exactly how you're going to win? Maybe you feel unequipped to make the jump from high performing contributor to leader, mentor, and coach. Then this is exactly where you need to be. What I've done here is wrap all the knowledge and experience I've gained over the last 16 years of my career as an entrepreneur, business consultant, and coach who's worked with 7 Fortune 500 companies and counting, multiple startups, and dozens of small to medium sized businesses, and hundreds of teams in tech and IT, healthcare, finance, manufacturing, logistics, professional sports teams, nonprofits, travel and aerospace, sales, education, and more. And I've been coaching CEOs to interns in every level in between and really break down and get tactical about what goes into being an elite leader. More often than not, the best way to transform our teams is to start by looking in the mirror and having the humility and courage to work on ourselves first. We set the tone for our teams, and they will inevitably reflect our strengths and weaknesses. So more often than not, the root cause of our team's problem is actually us. In Elite Leader Lab, I'm going to teach you, what your team needs from you, how to transition from being a doer to a leader, the characteristics you need to embody, how to hire and build your team effectively, how to tap into your emotional and social intelligence. I'll walk you through the performance table, which lays out and defines everything you and your team need to embrace and perfect to be a high-performing team, as well as how to build a truly tangible, healthy culture and build the foundation that you'll need to survive the AI wave that's coming for businesses and teams. I'll also teach you about product thinking and walk you through my own personal product model that you can execute and follow regardless of your industry or vertical. And then finally, I'll teach you about the power of asking the right questions, how to effectively facilitate meetings and large group gatherings, create vision, roadmaps, OKRs, and set up your goals that are realistic and your team can actually execute and provide you with a coaching toolkit that strips away the fluff that all these business social media influencers seem to just spit out. One of the pieces of feedback I got when I was sending this out to some leaders to get feedback was, dang, I wish I had this 20 years ago. It would have saved me a lot of time and pain. I've packed so much value into this course, and many organizations have paid me hundreds of thousands of dollars to bring me into the organization to equip them with the same information I'm giving you here. But the reason that I'm doing this is because what matters most to me is equipping all the leaders of this next era with the tools they need to succeed and honestly survive during the age of AI. And the best businesses will extract the most value from both machine and human. And like I said before, you just can't afford to be a weak or unequipped leader because there won't be room for you in the future of business if you aren't extremely proficient at leading and guiding your teams of humans. And that's not to scare you, but it's a reality that we face. And the corporate landscape is shifting quickly right under our feet. And I really want you to be at the forefront and have the tools, knowledge, and systems in place to be an elite leader who has a team of high performers. So I encourage you to value your future and invest in yourself so you have the tools to not get swept up by the AI tsunami, but instead get yourself a surfboard and ride it without fear. I'll see you in there.